The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
Welcome back to another episode of Not Impressed Podcast. It's your boy kanesworld.
For Pete's sake.
And we back with another one. What is this, episode 35?
35.
You feel me? 35. We still coming. It's that KD, that Kevin Durant,
Bro,
Grim
it's
Reaper.
Shaq and Kobe, dog. Shaq and Kobe.
Come on, baby.
Shaq and Kobe, bro.
Hey, and again, we appreciate everybody tapping in, tapping in with us, locking in, the Not Impressed gang.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I be seeing a nice 100 views. I appreciate that. Let's see 100 likes.
Yeah, just engage with it so it can just keep
going.
boosting the algorithm.
Let's see like 10 to 20. That's when I'm going to challenge the gang.
Yeah.
Get us 10 to 20.
Yeah.
And if you can, not even if you can, send this video to one motherfucker. I don't care if it's your brother, your uncle, your mama. She speaks Spanish. She ain't even going to understand it, but send it to her.
Hey, but don't send it to my mom.
Don't send it to her mom, because if you look at the comments, they're going crazy.
Hey, if you want to go see some funny comments, go look at our comments.
Oh, man. Yeah,
my mom be going in.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Linda. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? Tapping in. Just to let you know, you might be the reason why we blow. You put in 20 comments on one video.
Hey, she wants to come on.
She be like live chatting. Like she's watching it and she's like, oh, they're talking about this.
She'll just
well,
chime
did you
in.
know this?
She puts it on pause.
Hold on.
For sure.
Play.
We might have to get her to do the timestamps.
We should. She'll know everything. She'll put 100 timestamps stuff.
Sure.
Like now Peter talks about tying his shoe. Now he's talking about walking.
For sure. She be going in.
For sure.
Well, what's up, man? How you feeling?
Pretty good. A little hungover.
Yeah.
Chilling. Yeah. Went to dinner last night.
You been good? Where'd you go?
Mama Shelter.
It looked pretty
cool
lit.
It's pretty nice. Yeah, it's a nice little spot. I think I spoke about it before on here. For all the people out there, you know what I mean? You want to take your girl on a nice date, or you just want to go out with your boys and hang out. Like around 10, 11 o'clock, it'd be getting pretty jumping. Yeah, you go downstairs, because there's like a bar downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's also like a hotel, but like a cheap hotel. Like, I don't know. I think they have a couple of rooms. But downstairs is a full bar, and then upstairs
What's they selling there?
In the hotel, or what they sell?
What they selling there?
Yeah, it's in Hollywood, but downstairs will be a bar and restaurant, and then you can go to the elevator, and then you.
Is it like a swingers club at night or some shit?
I wish.
Imagine.
They didn't tell me.
They're just like secretive. Secretive.
They didn't tell me, but you take the elevator upstairs, or whatever, go to the rooftop. Put your name in. It's a nice little spot.
Oh, it has a rooftop.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, nice little rooftop.
Like you can see over the city, like a good view, or
yeah, right there's right by the Walk of Fame too.
Nice.
So
nice.
It's
I never heard. I mean,
2 blocks off.
I don't know nothing, man. I got to get out. You got to take me out.
Check it out.
Every time
motherfucker.
Every time.
Nigga's a pussy. I try to take him out. He don't want to go, but then somebody else asks him. He's like, hell yeah, I'm there.
Bro, we back like I never left. Boosie's in our step. Like I stripes.
Yeah,
like
right.
Ref.
We'll see.
We'll go.
The next week, I'm going to be like, hey, let's go somewhere. Be like, oh, bro, I got shit to do.
I got shit to do.
I got to edit. I got videos to edit. I got Reddit videos to make. Hey, if you guys don't know, my boy has a poppin' ass Reddit TikTok.
Yes, sir.
Go check him out. What is it? What's the name?
Read it Reddit.
Read it Reddit.
Yeah, I think it's like read it .reddit.
Yeah, read it .reddit.
Bunch of stories. Bunch of just,
That should be popping. He got some stories with like 1 million views. All type of shit on there.
8 million views is the top one.
8 million.
We need that again.
Yeah, go follow that up, man. His shit is monetized now, so
yeah.
If you
check me out.
Check him out.
I mean, if you like to listen to like ASMR, if you like to hear like creepy stories, Reddit, just different stories, real life stories, police stories, all types of shit.
I'm gonna need a percentage now. You feel me? We're promoting on here. We're sponsored now.
For sure.
We're sponsored.
Oh man. I had a good weekend. I went bowling. She was fire.
What's this up? Bowling?
Yeah, I went bowling.
What'd you bowl? What was the number? You don't remember? Like 126, 200?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. No. What do you mean? Like the end number?
The end number.
Damn, I don't even know. But I was whipping ass.
Yeah, right. All strikes.
No, actually, no. Strikes is good.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
Strikes. Were you getting strikes or no?
No, I only got one strike.
Yeah, I
only got one strike. I'm not a good bowler.
What about spares? You good in spares?
What is that one? Like you hit like most of them and then you get the rest of them?
And then you finish them, yeah.
Yeah, I've got some of those. This
motherfucker had
funny, bro. You see some
bumpers up?
Bro, you see for sure. You see some people out there, man, like they be getting all into it, man. They got their own their own bag with their own bowling ball. They got the little wipe, like the little hand rag thing for it and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
And then they when they bowl, they do like the pose at the end, when their leg goes back and shit. Yeah.
You feel me?
Hey man, but bro, that's just a workout, dog. Just a workout. I'm on because it's like 2 hours of straight bowling, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's you, and you got big ass hands. You probably had to get like the 30 ball.
I gotta get the one with the big ass, like two big ass holes in it and shit.
I'm pretty sure I go like to a 13 or a 14. I'm not sure.
I really don't even care. I grab the small one, the big.
Did you put your fingers in there?
I mean, if it fits a little bit, then so be it.
No wonder you're not that good. This nigga's just tossing whatever.
No, actually, the lighter ones though, like terrible because like they just, I don't know, the heavy ones, like they just.
I gotta get like a firm grip in there. That's why the 14 be like a little bit too big.
Yeah,
depending how I'm feeling. That
like
day.
You gotta get like.
Yeah, because that's how I get my grip and just. You know
but you be like, because I don't know, like at some points I was just kind of like, fuck it, like I just let it go. Like,
I mean, I'm not doing it like the niggas that just be, bow, you hear it hit the ground.
And then I see like them hit like the technique I was seeing was like they kind of curve the ball and shit. Like,
oh yeah, you're supposed to like get a nice little spin to where it turns like it's not supposed to go straight on. It's supposed to come like in between those two pins and kind of hit a turn.
Got you. Yeah. That's what I was realizing. I was like, wait a second, like let me see. He's spinning the ball like this. You know what I mean?
This nigga's over here taking notes and shit.
For sure. Every time I mean. With anything that I do though, a lot of times, bro, like I'll literally like I'll start to see like, okay, well, who's the best? Like, what's the best technique? Even in a job setting, you feel me? Like, let's say you're on the line packing and you see somebody just operating in a very efficient way. I'm like, okay, let me pick up on that one and see if I could,
Yeah, right. For your meat watching.
Fuck you, nigga.
This nigga's meat watching. Fuck? Oh, you're so good at packing that box. Nice shorts, bud.
Nice, I'm like, what?
Nice gray shorts,
that shit
bud.
Like, what? Nigga, we talking about?
Nice gray shorts,
Fuck
bud.
You. I like your hat, man.
How long you been working here?
Oh, shit,
fucking weirdo.
It's funny when you go to a job, man, like how you always kind of like, you do gravitate towards one person though, right?
Usually. Yeah, I mean, most likely. Low key,
you know
one
I mean?
nigga be like your nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
like
your boy.
In the work setting.
Yeah, you're like, I fuck with this nigga.
Yeah, that's what happened with me and you, nigga.
Yeah,
I was like, I found you on the corner and shit. I was like, that's my nigga, right? You're like,
I seen this big ass nigga. I was like, that's what don't get no hoes. I'm trying to teach him, but it didn't work.
Oh fuck you.
7 years later, I'm still.
Bro, they call me Hitch, bro. I'm like fucking
7
Will
years,
Smith, nigga.
You're more like fucking Good Luck Chuck.
Oh fuck you.
They leave you and then they find love and shit.
Hey, that you're not lying. You're not lying. There's been a lot of times where the next person that comes after me, they pregnant the whole 9 yards and shit. They get married and everything.
For sure. Everybody's married and pregnant now. We're old. Everybody's just married.
No, they're like, bro, like that's what's gonna happen regardless. You're just the one just like not doing it.
Now we're the weirdos, huh?
Right.
First they were the fucking overzealous ones, and now we're just the fucking.
They're like, wait, like you're gonna fucking not make no family or nothing?
Hey man, children are beautiful. Blessing to everybody who has them.
Yeah,
but that's not me right now. All right.
Yeah.
If
I mean, it'll be fun to have a kid at the same time, but it's just
cool.
Like,
but I'm not pressed right now.
No,
because it's like if let's say I get an extra rack, and I'm like, I could just be like, I want to take a trip. You got a kid. This is for him.
I ain't going to the diaper store.
I ain't going to the diaper store and take this nigga somewhere. I got a pre-plan because I can't take him with me.
Yeah. Plan your whole days around the kids.
My mom crazed me. It was like I think it was Christmas or some shit, and she was like, I already got my Amazon wish list going. I got all this stuff. Every time I see something, I just add it. I was like, Mom, I'm gonna have to get a fucking girlfriend first.
What do you mean for like this, like Christmas thing?
No, for kids, like for babies.
Oh, got you.
She's like, whenever you're ready, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, she ain't never said no shit like that to me before either. And I'm like,
she's ready to like just start buying everything, huh?
She had a whole like list of like probably like 14 things, and this was on Christmas.
Wow.
So she probably got some more shit.
Got you. I thought she was saying like that she had like, I thought you were saying that she had a list ready for you to buy her stuff.
Nah. She got a list.
She got baby list already. She got boy and girl.
Yeah, probably. She probably she the type she gonna have some shit in her garage already.
Bro, but imagine like the first time you get a girl pregnant, she has like triplets, nigga. What you doing, fool?
I'm sweating just thinking about it. What am I gonna do with triplets? Fucking dress them up every fucking Christmas and.
Will they be in the same? You were gonna rock the same?
They always do
shit?
that shit. They make them wear the same thing.
Yeah.
The crazy part is when parents make their kids do the same shit, wear the same shit, and they're not even twins or anything.
For
They're
sure.
just two
for sure.
boys like close to the same, like 3 years apart, and they're like,
I
"Yay."
even think I kind of like the whole couples wearing the same stuff is kind of like
corny.
a little bit sometimes. I feel.
Sometimes, most of the time,
You
but
know?
sometimes there's like cool drip.
Yeah.
Like if it's both cool drip,
Yeah.
then it's like the opposite. Like he's wearing a hoodie, she's wearing sweats,
Yeah.
but they're like an orange tie-dye sweat. You know what I
Gotcha.
mean? That could
Like
be
maybe
cool.
like that kind of the same color, like
Yeah.
coordination,
yeah.
but not full on like.
Like let's say she's
drips
wearing
and-
orange tie-dye sweats, right?
Mhm.
And then the boyfriend's wearing like a black sweater with orange tie-dye design on it.
Yeah, yeah. It's a
That
little
could be
different,
hard, like subtle.
Yeah.
But when it's like they're both wearing tie-dye jumpsuits, it's
Yeah,
like,
like-
you niggas
like
is,
king and queen and
you
shit.
niggas is gay.
Fool's Gone Wild, king and queen.
Why are you gay?
Fucking shit. What we gonna get into, man?
What you got for me?
I'll get into some general questions right now.
Oh, he's got his shit categorized. Now,
Categorized.
so this
Yeah.
nigga before we started, he's like, get like me. I got the
Learn,
category.
my nigga, learn.
This nigga,
I got this shit like table of contents, my
this
bro.
is his first time ever categorizing that shit. This nigga's like,
No, because I just felt like we jump topics a lot and then we go back to
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it's good. I'm not saying anything
Yeah,
about it, but it was
yeah.
just funny because it's like that person that
First-
like the first time they take out the trash and they're like, nigga, you need to start taking the trash out more. Like, what the fuck?
for sure.
What the
For
fuck?
sure.
You need to start
I
washing the
definitely
dishes.
had that before one of my cousins, man. He got the job for the first time, bro. And then he want to come back and start trying to shit on me. I'm like, bro, you just started working
No,
at
for
19.
sure.
Nigga, like, get the fuck out of here.
Niggas be like, they'll get their first job and be like, you niggas need to get some money.
I ain't gonna lie, we fought right after that. As soon as he said that shit, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we-
was talking shit like you
Yeah.
weren't shit.
Yeah.
Like, get off your ass, my boy. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, we were playing 2K yesterday.
Like, what?
What
Exactly.
the fuck?
Like, you just started, and you just clocked out today, first
Yeah,
day.
What the fuck? This nigga's in
Shit.
orientation still. Like,
Sure.
what the fuck?
Fucking 4 hours at
This nigga ain't
Target
even got
and
his
shit.
schedule yet. It's 4 hours. He's a bagger at Target, and he's like, get your shit together,
Oh,
bro.
shit. Okay, so what is the craziest thing that you ever did to make a girl like you, bro? You ever done
Like
anything?
crazy? Like, what do you mean crazy? Define crazy.
Like, okay, so I came across a story where this guy said that he helped out his female friend for a week, like basically, you know, with like they went out of town, so he was watching the cats or whatever, you know, and then in that
Okay.
time he like found her diary, so he like looked through all that shit,
Mhm.
and then based off of what he's seen in there, he kind of manipulated her,
Made her fall in love.
and then that's his wife now.
That's crazy.
So you ever
Like-
done anything like that, like, or
Fuck no, that's crazy.
it's kind of wild, right?
That's crazy. I ain't doing no shit like that. Will I
Like-
help watch the cats? Yes. Will I maybe snoop? Yes.
Room raider ass nigga.
Uh,
He's gonna be like MTV Room Raiders.
I'm trying to think though too. I'm like,
Look for-
okay, let's say it's my crush, right? I've been
Yeah.
crushing on her for a minute.
Yeah.
She wants me to watch her house. I stumble upon the diary.
You're gonna read it.
Respectful me should say no,
I mean,
but
you're
I
gonna
feel like
read it.
most people are gonna read it.
Yeah.
But I think I would maybe just skim,
You're
quick
kind of
look.
like,
He sounds like he studied that shit. Like he's
oh,
like
he was like
page 37.
SATs and shit.
She had avocado toast. I knew she liked avocado toast. And
So next morning he brings that shit while she's
Uh-huh.
in bed and shit.
she's like, I had
calling from the window.
She's like, I had avocado toast with chili flakes. This is the first time and it's the best. And he's like, hey, guess what? I brought avocado toast with chili flakes.
She's like, oh my
Good.
god.
How does he know? That's crazy. No, I never did nothing like that. That sounds
No.
crazy. And the craziest thing I ever did to make a girl fall in love, give her some crazy dick.
I like that.
That's pretty,
That's right.
that's pretty
right.
much. That's the guy that
You made that shit rain like
the
waterfalls. and
final.
shit.
That's the extent right there.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
She gonna chase this dick.
For sure. No, I want to say it's the craziest thing I did, but like I definitely like took one of her pictures and not took it like it sounds
Oh,
wrong.
shit, that sounds
Just
crazy.
fucking straight take it. But like she like gave me one of her pictures, and I wound up like redrawing it and shit, like
This
a
nigga
portrait.
put titties on her and shit. This nigga,
Had that shit
Drew,
hanging
no,
up.
bro.
Had that shit.
This
hanging up.
nigga's sick.
Fucking scanned it into AI, put it on that deep fake porn shit.
That's crazy.
No. I just drew like a portrait. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I didn't get nowhere.
The crazy.
So the portrait must have not been good.
Yeah, that was this. Were you making a voodoo doll, nigga? Oh, you gave it to her.
Yeah, I drew it. Like she
Oh,
gave
she
me a
gave
little
you the
picture,
photo. You gave her
and
the
I
thing.
drew it. I drew
Oh
her,
my
bro.
God. But you didn't draw it. You traced it.
No, nigga.
You actually drew it.
Yeah.
Oh, that shit was horrible. How
it
old
actually
are you?
wasn't bad.
How old are
It
you?
wasn't bad. Shit, like, fuck. It was like maybe like 13, something like that.
Yeah, that shit was
14.
stick figure, homie.
Nah,
That shit had
fuck you,
one eye
bitch.
like
Fuck
this,
you.
one eye like this.
It wasn't
and shit.
bad, bro. It wasn't bad. It
The
was
hands
actually
were
pretty
all
good.
fucking
It was
elongated and
fuck
shit.
you. Just had fucking just stick finger hands.
The
Fuck
craziest thing I did do for somebody that I was in love with though was driving on the freeway, on the like damn near off the shoulder and shit, like
you. Oh, trying to get like
trying to talk to her and shit
oh, fuck.
through the window. That was
Watch
crazy.
out, fucking Brian Walker. What's his name?
Oh,
No,
Paul Walker?
No. Brian O'Connor.
Oh yeah,
From Fast and the
for
Furious. and
sure.
shit. He's over here like this, talking to her the whole time,
no,
hitting 60 and shit.
no, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. It was like, because what happened was, this girl I was talking to, she caught me talking to some girl on Instagram and shit, and so I pulled
Oh
up.
man, the infamous Instagram.
I pulled up to her cousin's house. At like on some crazy shit. Love to make you do some crazy shit. I pulled up to her cousin's house like at fucking 7 in the morning because I knew she was at her cousin's house. And I knew she was going to go to work at like 7. And I worked the night before.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was pretty crazy. So I pulled up to her cousin's house. I see her leaving. I try to talk to her. She ignores me. I see her like walking out to go to her car. So I get out. I like try to talk to her. She's like, fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. Blah, blah, blah. 7 in the morning. She gets in the car. Starts driving off. I get in my car. I start driving. I get on the freeway, and then the freeway's packed because it's like 8 in the morning. Everybody's going to work in Santa Crita. And so I'm driving next to her, and basically, like, the traffic was so bad, and she got into the right lane that I got on the shoulder.
So you're just like in the emergency lane.
Emergency lane, like, trying next to her. It was crazy. It was pretty
Just
crazy.
trying to talk to her? Like,
yeah, pretty much.
Oh, shit.
And then we're, like, going like this back and forth. Like,
this nigga over here.
That was crazy.
He turned to a speed racer on the fucking.
That was crazy.
Speed dating at a whole nother level.
Bro, fucking swerving and shit. That's crazy.
Fucking crazy as fuck. All right, I got another question though. Okay, so we can agree that women control sex.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, of course. But so would you also agree that they're the reason for the hookup culture? Would you put any blame there?
Nah, no, they're not to blame. Everybody's to blame. It's just how they can't. I
don't know. You stumbled on that one a little bit.
Well, no, because like most of them don't like it. Like they fuck with it, but if they could find the ideal like man, they would probably like chill. Most of them, not all of them.
Yeah, no.
But also it's just like alcohol, fucking, a lot of one night stands, a lot of. People, when they drink, they get horny, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So they end up hooking up, and that's what it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I mean, they definitely control, when it comes down to sex and shit. So at the end of the day, like, they're opening up that door, and then that creates, to me, hookup culture.
But they don't got to always open the door. Sometimes they're bamboozled. Sometimes they're fucking,
True.
Sometimes they think they like the guy, or sometimes they just want sex, but... most men just ain't serious, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that I know. I guess, my fucking my test scale is only so large, you know what I mean? And it's only one area. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in Texas, fucking Wisconsin and shit.
True.
Like, if they're trying to all marry and shit, you know.
That's why, like, on this topic, I wish we had that female counterpart to, like, just kind of, like, give their insight and shit.
What do you think, Linda? Comment, Linda. I know you'll comment. I was gonna tell the people to comment, but I'm like, I know who will for
Linda,
sure.
Mom,
whose fault is it that people just want to hook up now and not fucking?
She's gonna say men because I mean, she definitely told me that like every time she's talking to somebody online, that's the first thing they want.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, you took it over there.
Well, that's what we're talking about, right?
I know, but you were about to go a little X-rated. And
somebody
shit.
hitting up fucking Linda for.
She's been, bro.
She is crazy. That's crazy.
Oh my
Linda,
god,
you crazy out
what
here.
The fuck? I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Not on live television.
Let's next subject.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh shit.
Oh man, for sure.
Oh,
all right, let's jump to some movies.
All right.
There's some movies. Have you seen Fast yet?
Nah, fuck no.
Oh, okay, you know me.
I haven't watched since I think 5 or 6.
Okay,
The one where she loses her memory.
Okay, I think that's 4 or some 5.
I think it might be 6.
Okay.
Because I was watching 7 the other day. Like I started watching this shit. And
Did you see the one where they like they steal the safe?
Oh yeah, and they're driving through the road and it's like poof, poof,
Yeah.
poof.
Okay, so you seen that one?
And they're crisscrossing and shit. There's like 2 safes, no? Oh no, there's 2 cars holding one safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't remember that shit at all.
So yeah, that was the last one. That was the last one I seen. That episode, part. I don't know what the fuck it. What is this? You know, never ending story. It's like a soap opera.
This shit's longer than fucking Star Wars at this point.
For sure. But you know me, like I'm really like I'm a super critic when it comes to movies, and I always think that the Fast and the Furious movies are just over the top and like whack as fuck now, you know. But this one was actually pretty good. I give it a thumbs up.
So you skipped like 5 movies and just watched that one?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I did. Because all you need to really know about is that last one, that one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
To be able to like catch up and know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
A little bit. There's some stuff in there that I'm like, okay, I don't know what's happening, but like I said, besides all the over the top shit, because you know there's some over the top shit.
Were
bro.
we talking about this last week? You were telling me Jason Momoa is funny as fuck.
Did we?
I think you were telling me Jason Momoa is funny as fuck. You were telling me, I think so.
I don't know.
Oh, but go ahead, finish your thought.
Yeah, I forgot. I think I might have told you just off camera.
Oh, okay. Maybe,
yeah, off camera. Yeah. So I would say that for me, Jason Momoa was the one that like stole the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it wasn't Vin Diesel or none of that, the other supporting cast. But like I said, besides the over the top shit, thumbs up.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, I have to check that out. Did you see when Ludacris commented about all the people always saying why they always making another Fast and the Furious?
Yeah, I did see that, and I feel like he didn't even answer the question.
He was just like, "We make $1 billion. Why do you think?"
Yeah, but I mean, they're probably getting paid fat for sure.
That's what I'm saying. He said it's $1 billion movie. Why would we stop making it?
Yeah,
that
makes sense. That makes sense though.
But that shit's watered down. Who the fuck is still watching that shit?
Like I said, I didn't think I would be the one to watch this, but surprisingly, it was good. So,
but I feel like, how are they making more money now, or is it the same amount? Like, how are they possibly making more money
when people are like over this shit already?
Yeah, like who the fuck is still like going out of the way like Fast 10, baby?
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't
hear anybody that's like
about it.
I can't wait for the new Fast 10 to come out, bro.
For sure.
That's what I'm like, who the fuck is watching? But then there's also a lot of people like you that's like, well, fuck it, might as well add it to the collection of the ones I've seen.
Exactly. I think it's one of those things where like you don't even like too much care for it no more, but it's just like it's just a part of the culture and entertainment and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I really do miss the essence of what it was though.
For sure. Like, 1, 2, and 3 were the best ones.
Yeah.
Cut it off after that.
They should do another Tokyo Drift if they're gonna do anything.
Yeah, for sure. That would be sick for a second Tokyo Drift. Yeah, I don't think they could jump back now unless it's like a side story.
They could. I mean, because they almost did with that one.
It could be like Han's story when he, after he died.
True.
Because they never knew what happened to that. Just all of a sudden he came back and he was alive.
True.
You could do like an in between type shit.
You know, it's funny though. We're speaking on it from not watching the rest of them, so they might have introduced something like that.
Maybe. Fucking that show was G'd Up Tokyo Drift in the beginning when he's about to fight the preppy kid and he has the fucking wrench in his wrist and he's about to fuck him up.
I don't remember.
In the beginning of the movie, he's racing the preppy kid and he's like winking at the preppy kid's girl and shit.
Yeah,
he has like a Ferrari and he has like a GTO or some shit. Yeah. And then like driving through the houses and shit.
Yeah, when he does this, the drag race.
And then after and they're like driving through the rental properties and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking this nigga he gets out the car and like all the preppy dudes come up like they're about to jump him and shit. And then he puts that nigga. See, when that movie came out, it was good, but like you think about that character and that nigga was goofy as fuck, and his accent was ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, but I think it was still a really good movie. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it.
But I don't know what you mean. He's like not the ideal. Like his accent was all twang.
Yeah, and it was like not hidden right for sure.
And the thing is, like, I remember him from Friday Night Lights. You know, so I couldn't like kind of shake that image of him or whatever. But really good movie. What would you out of the 3? Let's screw the rest of them. 1, 2, and Tokyo Drift.
How do I rank them in order?
Yeah.
1, 3, 2.
I like 2 a lot though.
Which one was 2 again? What was the story?
It's when has Eva Mendes and she's like with that drug king.
Oh, that one was really good too. Damn, but you can't put any of them against one. One is like
one is just super classic.
the vibe, the feeling,
super
like
classic.
when they go to the
When they
Asian
start-
dudes that have the motorcycles and shit.
Yeah.
That was fucking hard.
Yeah, and then like the race that the smart guy gets killed from.
I guess 2 is actually better than Tokyo Drift, but like in my heart, Tokyo Drift just holds something special just because it was different. Like with the whole Tokyo scene and the drifting, just was like a different vibe from the whole rest of the movies. They're about racing, they're about action, they're about fucking.
Was like
that one was like the
drifting
drifting,
and,
like this was different style.
The Yakuza.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fire.
Did you see on another note, did you see the LSU star Maya Smith pass out during the president's speech?
Yes. What happened there?
Well, so you know how like my bad. So you know how they go to the presidential office, the White House. They go to the White House when they win the championship. So they go to the championship. They're all standing there, probably like 20, 30 deep, right behind the president. He's giving his speech and everything, and like out of nowhere, she just starts like dozing, and she's like says something to the coach, and then
she's like, "I need some milk,"
and she just dropped. And they like caught her though. They like caught her and shit. They're like, help.
Really?
They catch her and they have to like carry her away.
Did she have any like type? Did anything come out as far as like what?
Well,
what happened?
no. Like which was crazy. She had an interview right after, and it was some dude. I swear to God, he had his phone like this close to her face, like this. He's like, "How you feeling?" He's like, "You just passed out in front of the whole world. How do you feel about that and shit?" And and then he's like, he's like, "Did you eat today?" And shit. She's like, "I ate." That's the thing. She's like, she's like, honestly, I don't remember anything. She's like, but I did eat. She's like, I remember snacking. So I did eat. She's like, the lights were bright and we were standing there for a long time. But
yeah, I'm like, does she have like some type of like underlying illness?
That's what's crazy too, because like she plays ball. So for the heat and the standing, like you play basketball for fucking
yeah, for sure,
like an hour and a half straight.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
and while Joe Biden was giving a speech, didn't see that at all.
Yeah, that was crazy. And then in that same speech, he shouted out, I forgot her name, but the LSU star, the one that went like this to the girl.
Yeah.
Remember when all that happened?
Yeah.
So he told her that he's like, I'll put a bet on her against her cousin who just went number 1 in the NBA draft.
He like, actually remembered, huh?
Yeah, he's like, her cousin, Derek.
Which way do I get off this stage?
Some of those are crazy. I'm not going to lie.
Look, he needs to be evaluated.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you heard of the center of the earth? So these 2 girls, they were on the Joe Rogan podcast. They were just talking about it. If anybody wants to see it, you could probably pretty much YouTube like center of the earth, Joe Rogan. Okay. But I think they're like comedians or.
Is that where Joe Biden's brain is at or what?
He lost it. But yeah, so they go to the center of the earth. Well, basically they were just driving and they just see like a desert and then there's like a fucking pyramid in the middle. So they're like, what the fuck is that? So they drive out to the pyramid, and so it's owned by like this Rothschild. And so it's like this old man, and so he's like, yeah, we give tours and everything like that. So they're going on the tour. They said they felt a culty vibe, like super culty vibe. There's people who live there only and like live by that. So they go to the pyramid. They're like, the main part of the tour though, they want you to go to the pyramid and basically acknowledge that this is the center of the earth. And she's like, that was their one rule, that we had to acknowledge it. And so since they didn't want to say it, they like kicked him out and shit, made him leave.
Like the center of the earth, not like deep with like, it's not underground somewhere.
Well, they didn't specify, but like it's some crazy shit. You got to see.
But what is it like? I'm trying.
It's just this crazy pyramid that this Rothschild built.
Yeah.
So he's like super rich.
Like Bohemian Grove.
Yeah,
Bohemian Grove
exactly. He just decided to buy this land and build a pyramid there. And call it the center of earth, and like people are moving there to live there and shit. Like it's crazy.
And this is you said a desert, just like
yeah, it's like in the desert.
Know where?
I don't know exactly where.
Okay,
but yeah, check it out if you guys want to hear more about it. Like YouTube Joe Rogan Center of the Earth, and you'll see these 2 girls talking about that shit. That's crazy. A shame.
And they kind of just stumbled upon it.
Yeah, they just stumbled upon it.
Kind of weird. I don't want to stumble upon something like that.
No, would you go? If you've seen it, would you go? I feel like you'd be curious. You're like, what the fuck is that? I'm curious as
fuck, but like it's kind of like. You start seeing people with freaking robes on, and
I feel like we'll be all high, and they'll be like, "Say this is the center of the earth," and we'll be like, "This is the center of the earth,"
and then we just get zapped to another planet.
Scientology type shit.
Crazy. I've always tripped out on Scientology shit.
I know everything's so secret.
Yeah, like
have you seen the interviews from the one lady from like what's her name, King of Queens or whatever?
I've never watched it, but I know you're talking about.
Some crazy shit.
Yeah,
She'd be saying some crazy shit because she escaped that shit.
yeah.
She was saying some crazy shit. I don't know if it was her or somebody else, but they were saying basically like, let's say John Travolta, for example, because he's a Scientologist.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, if John Travolta like killed somebody and there's other people from the church, he would basically be able to like know that if he left, because he's such a high-ranking member of the church,
Mm-hmm.
that if he left, he would know that they would clean it up. And that would be their duty to like
Just
without
out,
saying a word,
yeah.
without doing anything and shit. Like that's the level of respect he has. Him,
crazy.
Tom Cruise.
It's crazy.
Like the higher your like fame and shit, like that you bring to the higher level that you are.
I've seen some stuff where they make you like you have to confess everything and all this other shit. I'm just like, what the fuck?
And then she was saying too that they had to go to church like twice a day and shit.
Yeah.
And then like they would just like fucking press you and fucking ask you questions and make you fucking keep recanting the shit and shit. Like it's crazy.
Weird as fuck. Weird
2
as
times
hell.
a day. She's like, that shit was insane.
Yeah,
she was
weird
like
as hell.
torture.
But I mean, like, have you been to church? When was the last time you went to church, bro?
Last time I went to church, probably like, can't even remember. Years and years,
Like when you were
4 or
young?
5 years. I might have went as an adult like one time, but like with a friend, he invited me and I went type shit. But like
Yeah.
me actually going, like
Yeah, I'm talking about like actually going to like a sermon.
I should go. I'm gonna go to one.
I was actually kind of thinking about that too, bro. Like not on some like, oh, I'm about to turn over to be Christian or anything like that, but just like I'm an adult now, so it's like let me get a little bit of like I don't know, kind of like a different take or perspective on it.
Wow.
Because I will say this, I came across forget his name, but something preacher on TikTok.
Yeah.
This dude just like being like the wilderness, bro, just talking about the Bible and shit.
Yeah.
And there's been numerous times that I've came across this stuff and I'll be feeling a certain type of way and it's speaking exactly about like, and the way he breaks it down, I'm just like, how does this nigga know what's going on in my life right now?
Honestly, like some of this shit, like, I think it's stories, I don't know. I'm not an expert, but
like themes and things.
Yeah, but there is an energy, you do get like a positive energy because everybody in there is there to like,
be
uplifted. Yeah. So you do get, I think when you do leave, like you're probably in a positive mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. So you get a different perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, I watched this guy and he's just like you said, it kind of like enlightens you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? In some way.
I don't know if I'm going to go and be like, damn, fucking,
I need to be here every week.
The Virgin Mary did fucking birth Jesus with no sex. Like, I don't know if I'm going to like, or like, or any like story or be like, oh, like the fucking,
abracadam, you're pregnant.
Abel and Cain, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
don't know if I'm going to watch this shit and be like, oh yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah,
but,
David and Goliath and shit.
Yeah, David and Goliath.
I feel like there's just like a lot of themes, that you can live off of as far as like what would be morally right or how to go through a certain obstacle.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Even the David and Goliath, it's like
the basic instructions before leaving Earth type shit.
David and Goliath, like anybody could fucking be a hero, like no matter how small you are.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly,
how big the bully, like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like basic instructions. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We talked about sports. Let's you brought up sports.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, the LSU players.
LSU.
Tread lightly.
LeBron James and the Lakers couldn't do it, but the Celtics have done it.
No, they haven't.
They're in Game 7, no?
They haven't done it yet.
But I'm just saying they were down 3-0. I don't want them to win either. I think Heat will win the whole series. We'll win the championship.
Because a lot of people have been saying before the Celtics are the better team. They just don't. The Heat just fucking got hot and it was just going crazy. And they couldn't stop Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler's on fire.
And now they stopped Jimmy Butler, and it's kind of like there's not much they could do.
I mean, I'm surprised that they were that team that comes back and forced the Game 7.
That last game too, they fucking I don't know if you've seen it, but they won. Watch it. They won within the last 3 seconds.
Oh, I did see the game winner
with like a putback.
Yeah, putback.
That was crazy.
Came off the rim.
It was over for them.
Yeah.
If I was a Celtics fan, I would have been so like if that was a Laker game, I would have been, whoa, let's go. go.
You would have ran on the fucking court and
Fuck
shit.
yeah, I would have ran out.
Pushed all the red coats.
I would have ran outside my house, nigga. I'm saying if I was at home watching that shit.
I was just saying if you're at the game.
Oh, at the game, I'm going on the court. Let's go. I'm with LeBron jumping up and down. Let's go, LeBron.
In the movies, they make it seem like that, right? Like,
yeah, for sure. Oh, like after the game and everybody runs.
Everybody runs to the field and shit.
They do be doing shit like that in like college.
College and things like that.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Yeah. We got a lot of things to do. We haven't went to any of them, but we have a lot of like games to see, man. Dodgers.
I know.
Rams.
I'm supposed to go with my job to Dodger game.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
They bought us tickets and shit.
Hey, that's fire.
Yeah, at the end of June, that should be cool. They're like, you guys want to sit in the lower seats and get no drinks, no food, or you want to sit in the higher seats and we'll buy you a hot dog and a beer.
Oh, for sure.
That's what we all said, let's get in the lower ones.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, we could buy our own hot dog and beer, but at least we're closer.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Pre-game in the parking lot a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's funny for me. Like my first NBA game that I went to, I went to it with my school.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, Clipper game.
I barely went for the first time a couple months ago.
Yeah, I went to a Clipper game. I forget who they played. Maybe Washington, I want to say, or something like that.
Yeah.
But the funny part about that though is that that day, I mean, of course, in that school, like I love that school, bro. Like it was the school that I learned the most in. But we didn't do shit some days. I'll tell you that
right
now.
In your high school?
Yeah.
In your continuation school?
Yeah.
John, love so much. Yeah. This nigga's gonna go to the fucking reunion.
I would love to. I would love to.
You should look it up. See when their shit is. Call them up. Be like, hey, you guys have a reunion or what? I'm trying to
go. I've actually not been back to that school since I've been out of it or whatever. But
yeah, it goes. A bunch of crackheads.
Maybe so. Maybe so.
I'm just playing.
No, they like I said, bro. Like it was a small school, you know. So like, I feel like the teachers had more opportunity to like get through to people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then we just did like a lot of activities, so it kind of show you a different light outside of like what you would know if you're just going to like a public school.
Mm-hmm.
We went to like I went to my first play, and like it was like a 1-man play, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the guy was
going crazy.
Fire, Danny Hawk. He played in a movie back in the day called White Boys. I don't know if you remember that. It's an old like movie and shit.
No.
But he had 1-man play. It was about gentrification. The show was fire as fuck. He played all the characters and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Wild. But anyway, this game, it was funny, man. We, like I said, with this school, we didn't do shit. So like we wound up like, I think leaving a little early or something like that. And then like went and smoked like, I don't know how many blunts, nigga.
You left where early?
School.
This nigga.
Like we left school early to meet up over at the train station and shit. They're like, you guys can leave early and then like meet us up over here at the train station.
Who said that?
The teachers and stuff.
You guys were smoking weed with the teachers?
No.
Oh no, shit! I'm like, I love that school.
No. We took off and then we went to go just get fucking blasted.
And then you guys went with them to the fucking.
And then we showed up at the train station. But not only that,
you guys were probably danking.
Somebody brought drinks. They brought like a bottle, like a water bottle with vodka, bro. Straight up.
These niggas are some badass.
And this nigga, so one of the niggas pounds that shit, bro. And at the train station, this nigga's over here throwing up and all fucking.
They told him to go home, or they still took him?
They still took him because he was throwing up. Like at first he was all like, you know, kind of fucked up, but then he threw up and then it kind of cleared him up a little bit. But the teachers were definitely looking at us.
They knew what the fuck was going on.
They were like,
and you're over here trying to help him and shit.
Like whoever was there, I don't remember.
No, I know, but you're over there in the mix and shit.
I mean, it was all of us.
You were fucked up too?
I drank like a shot, but I wasn't fucked up. I was just faded.
Yeah, and niggas probably smelling like straight blunt.
For sure. We went over to the game or whatever, and it was fire, man. Like, but like I said, they were definitely looking at us like, these niggas are
badass little niggas. Here we are trying to help these little niggas.
Bro, there was one time we went like left the school, and then they would give out free bus passes. So we went, left the school, came back, and we were faded as fuck. And they're like, where'd you guys go? Like the English teacher and then the history teacher.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? And like basically I was like, nobody was saying nothing, dog. Everybody just like looking stupid as shit. You feel me?
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, is anybody gonna say anything? I'm like, oh, we just went to such and such house, but he forgot his bus pass. You know, like I just kind of like, I was like,
silly ass niggas. Huh?
Yeah, but they knew, bro. They knew we were always always getting blasted in there.
For sure.
Niggas were smoking on the farm and everything.
Did you see a former White House official arrested for stealing Eastern African designers' clothes out her luggage.
No.
So I guess he worked at the airport now, and he stole her whole luggage. They have him on video. If you see the clip, when we put this clip up on Instagram, which by the way, follow us on the Not Impressed Podcast Instagram. When we put this clip on Instagram, we're gonna put the pictures because they have him still in the luggage, and then they have a picture of him wearing the same outfit as her.
No way.
He's like a bald white man.
Wow.
And she's wearing like I don't know what the clothing is called. I should know, but it's like the red outfit with like black on. Yeah. And she has like, you know, the like that whole outfit gear and everything. Yeah. And fucking this nigga's wearing the same thing with red lipstick. And then they have another one where she's wearing a blue outfit and he's inside Starbucks wearing the blue outfit, walking around and shit.
What the fuck?
That shit's crazy.
I gotta see that.
Yeah, we gotta see that shit.
I gotta see that. So he stole the stuff, and then like now
they have pictures of him wearing it, bro. He posted a picture of him with the red lipstick, and then the next picture was him in Starbucks. You're like, is this the guy?
Wild.
Yeah, bro.
I could imagine, like, I mean, I'm sure people be coming up like crazy.
Oh yeah,
at the airports
for sure.
I could imagine they're going crazy.
They showed another video. It was I think it was Spirit Airlines, and it was like one lady. Somebody left her bag at the gate, and they have a full video of her, the lady, checking the bag. Oh, who is this? Don't know who it is. She works there.
Yeah.
She oh, who's this? We can't figure it out, blah, blah. So she starts looking through the bag. It looks like she's looking through it to figure out who's
like
it is.
If there's any identity.
Yeah, she's looking through it, and then she starts taking shit she wants and then pours the rest into the trash and throws the whole bag in the trash.
Wow.
It takes like the wallet and the phone and shit.
Wow.
Like, are you dumb?
Stupid.
You work here. You don't think there's cameras?
Stupid as fuck.
Like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, I could imagine them coming up on laptops and all types of shit, though. You know?
For sure.
Especially like international flights and things like that. Like, that shit's going to be in the air for like 13, 14 hours.
Yeah, imagine you forget your bag in LA and you take a 15-hour flight and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
you
damn.
get your bag back with
missing something.
Just underwear and fucking socks, nigga.
Missing something. That's some frustration right there. You lose your shit.
I think it was Praise that said that he took a speaker overseas sometime. And they popped that shit to check inside that motherfucker.
Motherfuckers.
I'd be pissed, bro.
I'd be hot too.
I'd be pissed the fuck off.
What did you think you broke the shit?
Yeah.
When I came back from Seattle, there was somebody who had lost their laptop. They couldn't find it. And out of nowhere, there was like 4 Macs. And these guys were trying to figure out whose was whose. And then one was missing. And then there was one extra one there. And I'm like, damn, like, I wonder how, like, because if they probably got a fucking drawer full of Macs.
Yeah, they probably have like a whole storage room
full of Macs,
a whole warehouse full of missing goods.
If your Mac ends up there, I'm sure they do something to try to like tag it, like, oh, this was around this time going through this gate, blah 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 blah. Yeah. But still, if this shit ends up in the mix with all those other Macs, now you're calling talking about, I lost my Mac yesterday. Like, bitch, we lost 50 Mac. We got 50 Macs over here.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Open these all, and then I can't unlock them.
Yeah.
They're all locked. Like, you don't know the serial number, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. How am I supposed to track down this single Mac for you?
I forgot how much it was, bro. But like, even the post office, like, of a lot of that mail, it gets like stored in like in warehouses and stuff like that, and like stuff that they can't find where to go. But even money, bro. I forgot how much. It was like a large amount of money that the post office has that is basically unclaimed.
It's mine.
I'm about to just start calling every fucking post office in the world.
You guys found exactly 10,000? 700? What about 500? What about 300? I've been using this a lot.
Well, we got this one. Oh yeah, that's
me. That's me. Yeah, I mean, I remember when I worked at UPS. I mean, like, there's go backs. Like, if you can't find,
like, send to return.
Yeah, send to return, or like the destination is like damaged a little bit, or we got to figure it out. Then that all goes onto one cart at the end of the night, and then they like try to resort it the next day, and then if not, it goes back.
Yeah.
But yeah, trust me, a lot of shit be going missing.
He's like,
trust me. I've heard allegedly
stories. That shit gets stuffed down pants and all types of shit.
I don't know what he's talking about.
All right,
but
go ahead.
Oh, but I was gonna say, yeah, a lot of shit be going missing, especially because like all that shit has insurance. Like if you send some shit through UPS, like they're gonna, if you say your shit didn't show up, that's the thing about it. Even if you order like a fucking a laptop to your house or some shit.
Oh yeah, you could just.
If you say, hey, my shit didn't show up, they're not gonna question you.
Yeah, no,
they're
no,
gonna
no.
send you another one.
Yeah, for sure.
Off the rip.
You know, my brother's a real good one on that.
On resending it?
Bro, he'll order something and then just say he never got it, and he's like gets his money back.
For sure. I'm gonna do that.
He's like king return.
I'm like, what can I order up? I'm gonna get myself a new laptop, and then hey, it never came.
King return.
Allegedly.
It's None of this ever happened.
It's a joke.
Let's jump into the tech world.
What's up?
And you know, being a iPhone user, did you see that new feature about the AI generated, where you could like it's an AI feature where you could train it in like 15 minutes to recreate your voice, and I guess it will speak back to you in your voice.
That's insane.
You know, like instead of Siri, it's you talking to yourself.
Can I do it for Siri?
But pretty much like with this AI it's a new feature, AI generated. Like you could train it to like learn your voice.
Yeah. And
it'll speak back to you in that. So I'm guessing you could, like I said, say that, hey, don't even say it, don't say it. Yeah. Hey Siri, and then what's the weather like today? And then it's gonna be you speaking back to yourself. Yeah. Something like that. But then so that one was crazy. And I was thinking earlier, before even reading this, I'm like, it would be crazy how like, you know, like in my instance, you know, like I got people calling me, right?
Yeah.
What happened there?
I had moved it and I never moved it back. I was just talking. I was like, oh shit. We're on a podcast. Huh?
I didn't even notice.
I didn't notice either. I'm like, oh shit, we're on a podcast.
I'm like, wait, what happened there? He's like, oh shit. Anyway, I was thinking before I read up on this new feature, and I was like, because they have this other thing called, I think it's called, what's it called? Live speech as well.
Mm-hmm.
So when I couldn't really understand it in what I was reading, to be honest with you. But from what I took from it was it would almost like be able to respond as you on a FaceTime, but it's not really you responding. So it's almost like having a chat bot, but of yourself.
That's crazy.
Because I was thinking about that. I'm like, imagine like, you know, you're just fucking sick and tired of taking phone calls, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're like, this shit learned you, you know, knows like kind of like how you're thinking and everything. And you could full on have a conversation with somebody. They wouldn't even fucking know it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember like 3 years ago, they had some AI shit where they were like talking, like, I forgot, it was like Google or it was like something. And they were like talking. I remember it was like, it had where like if you called somebody, like a doctor's office.
Yeah.
You could like talk to it and it would like conversate back with you to set your appointment and everything.
Okay.
You remember that?
No.
It was like 3 years ago. It was like the newest shit, but it never actually came out. But they were like, oh, like the Google Assistant will basically like, you could call a doctor's office.
Set up appointments
and
for
be
you.
like, oh, when were you supposed to come in? And you're like, oh, Sunday. And they're like, okay, I see you missed your appointment Sunday the 27th. Well, what did you need? And you start telling it, and then it'll be like, how is your pain? Blah, blah, blah. But it's like, it's an actual AI like conversating with you. And then it'll just all of a sudden set your appointment for you and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was thinking about that too. Though. I was like, I didn't know that exists.
Yeah, this was like 3 to 5 years ago. I remember it was like a Google thing, and they showed the video of it.
From what I read, I think Apple is introducing that as a feature and shit.
That's crazy. So
I'm gonna be like, hey, Kyle, and you're like talking to me, and it's not even you.
No, that'd be fire. I'm gonna start doing that shit. Talk to this nigga.
But like, just put that. It's almost like just having like a robot you just in voice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Another AI thing. I mean, we're on the AI shit. We're on tech right now. Did you see that that AI generated Pentagon explosion?
No.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, I want to say Bloomberg or somebody that's like a verified news source posted this.
They were stupid.
And it was misinformation. It was AI generated, and it made the stocks just plummet and shit. I don't know by how much or whatever, but like a lot of money was lost and shit. So my question to you after hearing that, what is your biggest concern with AI?
Fuck, it's huge, but I guess the scariest one is it like taking over type shit and deciding to do what it wants. You know what I mean? But I mean, just what people are gonna be able to do with it with like, bro, like that's terroristic. Like if a fucking like, let's say another country wanted to like make our money go down or something like that, they could somehow post that. You feel me? They could post that Pentagon attack. They could post the White House. They could post.
They could make
whatever.
a whole speech of like state of emergency.
Yeah,
like,
some crazy shit.
Aliens are attacking, and then just like everybody believes it.
Yeah, like go
and
fucking.
It's just fucking hysteria.
Yeah, or hysteria. Like it'd be like, bombs are coming. This is the end of the world as we know it. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then people start going crazy and like doing shit.
Like interrupting a live broadcast. Imagine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just all AI generated.
And it's like Biden talking about.
And it's just,
this is the end of the world. Nukes are coming right now.
Yeah.
It's sad to see it happen, but God bless America.
Yeah.
Boom, it's off.
Everybody's going nuts.
What?
I'm like, where's Gerard Butler? Where's The Rock?
They ain't doing shit, homie.
We need every action-packed fucking actor in the world to come save us.
Those motherfuckers are on their private jet. Like, nigga, we was acting.
They're all going to Antarctica and shit, to the bunkers and stuff.
I seen some crazy flat earther shit where they're saying that like after Antarctica is a bunch of other countries and that's why we're not allowed to go over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was some crazy shit.
Wowzer.
The flat earthers really be.
I don't know. Crazy. I mean, that's kind of like
the flat Earth.
Yeah. Well, what you just told me right there, that sounds crazy.
Like we know what the other side of Antarctica has. You just go the other. You just go. You just can't go into Antarctica and shit.
Yeah. I seen something where they're talking about the whole Antarctica and like that previously it was like not frozen. It was like green and shit like that. But then with the pole swift, like the every forget how many years or every such and such years that they shift or whatever.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much kind of going through that now. Yeah. Another shift. I forget. I want to read up into it, but there was something like 6 different civilizations that have been here prior to us, bro.
Yeah, I could see that. Probably that we could even know of, maybe, or think of.
Well, yeah.
Because
that
who knows?
Yeah.
You got the lower the layer, that's how you find out. And then like we talked about this before, but I was saying how the fucking dinosaurs, like the reason why we can't get any good fucking bones is because they're so old. We can't even like
get
most of the time. You can't get a good quality bone that you could even like take out to the dirt without it turning to dust and shit.
Yeah.
Like because the shit is so old. So now imagine if there was any humans or any type of life form before that.
It's like erased.
That's nothing. Impossible to find.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, because I'm like, okay, with that theory though, I was like, okay, well, on some like Wall-E shit, remember Wall-E was just like Wall-E's just like a bunch of trash and debris and everything on Earth, right? So I was saying, because like this dude I was like seeing say this, he's like, okay, well, what if there was already cars and all these different inventions, but like something happened catastrophic and just reset, and then over time all that shit just disappeared. I'm like, there would be evidence, I feel, of that.
I feel like if there was large cars and large everything, then yeah, there'd be some
evidence.
kind of evidence. But that's if there's like
but if
metal.
There's millions and millions and millions of years.
But I'm not sure maybe they weren't making metals like that, or whether because like the car would have to be metal or something, and that's gonna like last longer than like fucking bones or anything like that.
Yeah.
But
so that's why I was like, that theory sounds a little crazy, because I'm like, well, wouldn't there be gigantic structures that have crumbled and there's still like evidence of a city being here?
But if there's like layers and layers and layers under the dirt from like asteroid hits, from fucking lava, from the pole switches,
and then if it's asteroid hit, it flattened out everything, and
flattened out a bunch
disintegrated
of shit.
Everything, burned everything.
Yeah, there would still, I'm sure, be some kind of something, but then that can be laid on by dirt, sand, and layers and layers and layers.
I don't know. I thought it was an interesting theory, but I'm just like, it seems a little bit.
But I think they for sure had some kind of technology.
Ancient civilizations,
yeah,
for sure, because we still can't figure out how the fuck they got those big ass boulders of whatever it is.
Bro, that's one of the greatest mysteries, and it still can't be like recreated.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What can't be recreated?
Like, to figure out how to do that with like out like a crane or like some shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because even like
without powered tools and shit. Like, because apparently they didn't have that. So
because they were saying they were lifted up by the pulley system. I
don't even know what they said.
That's what I've seen as far as like the Egyptians go. Like there was a pulley system and shit. Like, but that's manually
like
lifting
16,000 tons or some shit.
Yeah, it seems impossible.
16,000 tons. Like, these niggas pick up 100 pounds. You need like fucking I don't even know how many
5,000 niggas.
More than that. If they all more than that.
And it's just like one hand. ready, go.
You would need like 160,000 niggas. You need like 160 to like 320,000 niggas. Some shit crazy number.
You
like
need
that.
like fucking 25,000 Arnold Schwarzeneggers. I'm going to bench press California.
Yeah, that'd
Just
be
walking up.
insane. That'd be insane. I watched the talking about Egypt. I watched the Cleopatra. What was it? The Cleopatra documentary on Netflix. That was pretty good.
I didn't know there was a new doc.
Yeah, it's a new doc. It's narrated by Jada Pinkett Smith.
Okay,
it's pretty dope. It's cool.
And enlighten me on Cleopatra.
A lot of the shit I knew, but like I didn't know the full breakdown. It's been a long time since I learned. But there's a lot of crazy shit, like how she was like became the leader. Her father died. Then she had to marry her brother because technically he was like the next successor and shit. She married her brother, and then she like took over because she was like super intelligent woman.
And Cleopatra's the queen of
Egypt. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't really know my historian shit like that.
Yeah. So she was the queen of Egypt, which was like Rome was running around like taking countries and taking people's areas and shit. But like I wouldn't say Egypt was under their control, but they were like partnered with them to the way they were cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like ally.
Yeah, like allies and shit. But like Rome was obviously bigger and could destroy Egypt. But what Egypt had was like money and like gold and
certain
shit like that.
Goods.
They had like goods and like they had more wealth. They had more wealth than Rome and shit. But Rome had military, fucking all type of crazy shit. Gotcha. So I forgot. I want to say it's Alexander
the Great.
I'm thinking.
Fuck. For what, Rome?
Yeah, but I'm talking about that she got with first.
Okay.
So he had a wife over there. Okay. He comes, him and Cleopatra. I'm gonna probably butcher this and say it way more ghetto than you watch it too. But they start fucking around. You know what I'm saying? They start getting in the mix and shit.
He's definitely not gonna narrate it like Morgan Freeman right now.
I'm definitely not narrating it like Jada Pinkett. So let me break it down for you. All right. So
he went over there and met that.
He goes over there, and the way they describe it too is funny because it's like they're like the women in Rome are a lot more like quiet and calm and like listen to the men and shit. Mm-hmm. Where Cleopatra was like this super smart woman who like read books and was leading people in art and knew different languages and shit like that. So and she was probably way more promiscuous and like sexual. So the way they described it is like for Alexander he's probably never met a woman like that before. He's probably like, damn, this is bad. You know what I'm saying?
It was like some toxic shit.
He's like a little freak. He's like a little freak. She's a freak. She's more outgoing and she's got confidence and shit. So they end up having kids or whatever. But she wants him to claim the kids so that like technically they would be the successor to Rome. But then like also the way they explain it is like this is a huge power play too because now she's having kids with the Roman. So it's like connecting two great fucking nations and shit. Yeah, like so she wanted him to accept
Game of Thrones.
So she ends up going over there and like he won't like he doesn't openly like say, oh, this is my kid and shit.
Yeah.
So and so happened, shit keeps moving. She goes back to Egypt. I'm gonna say it's Alexander the Great. I think he gets murdered or something like that. He gets murdered like by somebody in the court or somebody murders him. So now it kind of takes her power play away.
Yeah.
So now randomly like Rome is kind of like voting, like you could tell they kind of want to start picking on Egypt a bit. So Caesar comes to Egypt, and when he comes to Egypt, he falls for Cleopatra.
Shit.
So he ended up having some kids with Cleopatra.
Oh man.
But he's not claiming them at all.
Cleopatra had that good.
He's not two back-to-back leaders.
I know, right?
Two back-to-back leaders. And so basically what happened is when, like long story short, what happened was he had the kids. Now she wants him to claim them the same way. He actually gets him to claim them and like raise like Egypt's status and shit. But it's against what the rest of the Roman like court wants. Because at that time they're like a democracy or some shit. Like it's a jaded democracy. But so he's going against the courts by doing that. Like they didn't want to do that and he just did it in front of everybody like fuck them. Yeah. So this gives the power to one of the top generals who was like he wanted to take over. So he uses that and he starts telling like the court like you see he's tricked like Alexander the Great was. She's like a sorceress, a temptress and shit.
Gotcha.
And fucking
they're like look at that devil in the blue dress.
He's like he flips it on him and saying like because what he wanted to do was paint him as a dictator.
Yeah.
And like before that, like Caesar basically had the court vote to make him, I forgot I don't think they call it a dictator. I think they call it something else. But basically it means that you are there's no vote. You're just the fucking emperor indefinitely. He kind of finesses his way into getting that.
Gotcha.
So, but it's all good still. But since he did that, now that general basically twisted like, see, he's a dictator and shit. He's doing so. He's not even coming to the court at all. And then it starts this war in between them and shit. And yeah, it's crazy.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I always trip out though, because like you say, Cleopatra was like a queen of Egypt, or what is it? Egyptian goddess, right? That's what they call it.
She's a queen.
I don't know what they call it, but like it's crazy how like like you got the
Empress.
I don't know, Empress, whatever.
Queen.
You got her, basically sitting at this high seat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Queen Elizabeth, all the queen. I think there's been multiple Queen Elizabeths and stuff like that.
Sure.
It trips me out how like in these other nations they've put women in position like of power.
Yeah, matriarchy.
But in the U.S., like we have yet to see a woman president.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wonder why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I
America.
I don't know. Like why is it that a woman has never ran the country, dog?
Well, it's because let's say I'm just playing. I'm all gassed up. You know what I'm saying?
You might get bleached clothes.
I'm just fucking around.
We're gonna start bleaching other flags and shit.
All the clothes and shit. Fucking that shit gonna look like basketball wives in the Oval Office and shit. Nah, we're joking though. Women can for sure do it.
I think that I think it might be something that we need, bro. To be honest with you.
Wow. I think we need a younger person.
Yeah.
A woman would be fine. I don't think a woman would make it. Like, I don't see how it could be negative.
No, for sure.
But either way, these niggas don't make the rules. We know who makes the rules.
We know. We know. But we for sure need a younger president, though.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise makes the rules.
Scientology.
Let's jump to no, my bad. We jumped, but we staying on tech.
We went from tech to fucking. I went on a whole Queen Cleopatra rant.
We went on all types of shit. So two things more on tech. PlayStation is finally
handheld.
Yeah,
that shit looks sick.
Have you seen anything?
That shit looks sick. Bro.
I've seen we seen pictures, but I don't think they have a much.
They have the preview though.
Really?
Like a little trailer.
No.
Yeah, I seen it.
Because I just seen when I was looking it up, they call it Project Q for now.
I seen a picture and it was like next to the PlayStation. It said you will coming 2024. You will be able to basically like you're streaming it from your home PlayStation and shit, but you're playing it on your shit.
I don't know. I looked it up and I didn't see no pictures of it. I seen like
maybe what I seen was fan made, but it looked.
That's what I'm saying.
It looked real as fuck.
Yeah, I think it was just fan made. Like because there's not like any real details. They don't know like.
I'm tapped in though. If you're not tapped in, that's why, dog.
Over here. He got PlayStation on the line.
This nigga's checking New York Times. That's why for his shit. That's every
I was
morning
actually on the gamer site.
He checks the New York Times when he gets fucking these subjects and shit. He's like. Page 30 circle this.
No, you know what? Today it's funny because I was looking for some topics and stuff, and I went on IG.
Mm-hmm.
I did go on like Google News.
Mm-hmm. On IG or just Google News?
No, IG. I went on IG to find different things. I went on IG, Google News. I even went on TikTok, like just to find different things. You know. So I do not get all my shit from
New York Times. Bestseller.
But I think it's a long time coming, bro. Like that we haven't seen a new like a PlayStation Portable.
From what I've seen though, this wasn't like unless this is a separate one, because I do remember hearing something about them just making like a portable, like a PSP type.
Yeah,
thing.
they're making like
because what I'm talking about, it's basically a DualShock controller, but it has a screen in the middle. Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Okay, so you're talking about the handheld. This is
There's
something
an
else.
Actual like
I seen that. I think I did see that, and it was like just a spec or some shit.
Yeah.
But they actually made it's like just a screen, like damn near looks like your phone, but it has the remote on the side,
like some like switch shit.
Yeah, like that. But it's literally just your phone with the same remote that you play PlayStation like 5 with.
Gotcha.
And basically your stream, like your PlayStation will be on at home, and you'll be fucking playing whatever game you have in your PlayStation.
It's like almost like a stream.
Yeah, I forgot what that shit's called, but yeah, it's some shit like that. That's
So,
sick.
I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, either way, it's fine. I think it's just long overdue for some type of portable PlayStation. Because I mean, me personally, I'm a PlayStation fan over
Xbox.
Xbox or
I was, but then like
even
I just kind
Nintendo.
of fell off.
Even Nintendo.
PSP though was the shit.
Fire. I like that you could like load like music. I mean, back then I was like loading music videos in
With
there.
the memory card file, put the memory card in there. Oh yeah.
Some other videos.
I remember having music, and I remember getting Lords of Dogtown on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, the movies and stuff that you could watch.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I love it, man. I think that was a really good like that PSP was a nice put together system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Sturdy wise.
It had a web browser too.
The web browser.
The joystick was pretty cool.
The joystick, yeah, everything was solid. So speaking of that though, so what would be your favorite like handheld portable system? Switch, game, SP, all these different ones.
It's
bro.
funny. I was just talking about
Game Boy.
I think the Game Boy Advance is pretty tight. The Game Boy Advance, I had a lot of games on that motherfucker. But I was just talking about this the other day. The Game Boy Color for sure. Like, I wanted to download this shit on my phone. The Pokemon Yellow. I kind of feel like just downloading on my phone. And
the emulator.
But I'm like, if I get on that shit, I'm gonna get locked in that shit. I'm gonna start Googling shit, like trying to get all the shit I didn't get the first time I played it. They got special wings if you go into this cave and the far takes an extra 3 hours.
You're talking about the ones that had all the different like there was a red Pokemon, yellow Pokemon.
Yeah. And depending on the one, that's the
I think a blue one.
And then those would be the Pokemon you would like get and shit. Like you get a Squirtle for the blue one, you get a fucking
Charizard.
The yellow one was the Pikachu one. And that nigga would just follow you around all the time.
Yeah.
That shit was hard.
So you would say like Game Boy.
Game Boy Color for nostalgia, PSP for like
that
utility.
Was shit.
And that shit was sick.
That's a good one. Utility.
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was fire. I definitely wasn't like I mean I like the Nintendo, things, they had what we had, SP, Game Boy SP, Game Boy Advance, the Switch.
Nintendo killed it with the handhelds for sure.
The Switch is fire.
What about the original Game Boy? You ever play that one?
Yeah, the gray one, the big ass one, for sure. Playing Tetris on there and shit. Yeah, I did like the Sega Game Gear. You don't remember that? I know you don't remember that.
I think I kind of slightly remember, but I didn't have it. I remember it was black.
I think it was a big ass VH.
It was black and stocky. I didn't have one, but I knew somebody who had one. I just don't remember who.
I used to be playing Mortal Kombat on that shit, dog.
Okay, remember
battery power.
Remember Sega when they had the Mortal Kombat? That shit was sick, dog. I remember playing that shit for hours.
For sure.
Let's go play this shit. Me and Mariah fucking playing that shit in the room.
Hey, Mariah. Fucking. For me with the Mortal Kombat, I would always just do one move, bro. I would like, when you crouch down and then hit them.
Oh, you're a cheeser.
You can't beat nobody when they're doing that. Because you could even come in on with a kick and you still getting hit, bro.
Yeah, for sure. You'd have to like time it and jump over him or some shit.
Bro, for sure.
Fucking cheeser.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that PlayStation for sure.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Hold on, my shit closed down. What you got, bro?
Did you see the South Korean plane that had the man that opened the emergency door while the plane was in flight?
I seen the headline, didn't read into it.
Yeah, so there's a South Korean man on the plane. He just started freaking out of nowhere. He's like, we got to get off this plane. We got to get off this plane. And he decided to open the emergency door. They tried to help him. They tried to stop him. And he ended up opening the door, and it was just, like I said, a whirlwind of just wind going crazy.
Yeah, no.
I think they were at like 7,000 feet or something.
No. It's funny that happens after we talking about the Final Destination shit. And
he opens the shit.
All the clips I've been putting out with the Final Destination.
So don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure like that shit in the movies where like, well, I guess you could quote me. The shit in the movies.
Don't quote me on this.
The shit in the movies where like the pressure makes them like fly out the cabin. That's not real.
It's not?
No.
I always thought that as soon as that shit opens up, you flying out that bitch.
So there'll be a whirlwind of wind. At 7,000 feet,
I can imagine that your seatbelt off, you going somewhere.
No, there's a whirlwind of wind, but it's not like sucking everything out like that.
Not like a vacuum.
Yeah, it's not a vacuum. It's not doing that. And I guess got to be true because I've jumped out of a plane before and the door's wide open and we're just sitting in there.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's funny because I always
it's more from the speed. Like obviously you're fucking going fast as fuck.
Yeah.
7,000 feet in the air, so the wind is just
yeah.
going crazy through that open door now because it's not closed.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I always thought it was just like a vacuum just.
Yeah, it's not gonna suck you out though.
Crazy.
Yeah. But
duh. I'm like, duh, nigga, you over here fucking.
Yeah,
Sitting on a
there,
plane.
literally just looking out that shit. Like,
How was that, man? Like,
that shit was fun. I kind of like psyched myself out though, because what happened was like I knew I wasn't afraid of heights, right? So I'm going, we're driving over there. Everybody's nervous and shit. I'm not
Yeah.
nervous the whole time. We smoked mad blunts, like 5 blunts, 6 blunts on the way over there. We just smoking. We pull up over there, and then like we get on the plane, and I felt myself starting to get nervous. You know, I'm getting a little nervous and shit.
He's like, light another one up. Light
All the
another one
homies,
up.
they said that I was nervous before that, but all my life, I wasn't nervous till like we're on the plane and we started going. I started like getting a little bit nervous, and I'm like, I psyched myself out because I'm like, come on, bro, you're not scared of heights. Like I basically like, and then next, you know, after that, I had like no emotion.
Okay.
Like, but it wasn't.
He shut that shit out completely.
Yeah, I shut that shit down completely to where like I felt nothing.
Yeah.
So we jumped out, but I feel like I got more feeling and enjoyment after.
Yeah.
Because then after, like, I'm like recollecting what I just
You're like,
felt.
oh shit.
But when we're up there, like, I'm just there, like,
Really? You weren't fucking like,
nah, not really, low key.
You were just like a motionless
Just
bastard.
motionless.
Just like,
That's classic me, huh?
yeah,
That's
bro.
classic me.
That's crazy.
That's
As soon as you land,
That's crazy. That's crazy.
you just look over. That's crazy.
That's funny. Shout out Fernando.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh man. I want to talk about a current event, bro, because you know we talked about Chicago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how crazy it is.
Yeah.
I think Chicago takes the cake, man, on a city that is the craziest, bro.
You think so?
Just the start of this weekend, bro.
Yeah.
34 people shot.
Damn.
Not in one sitting. This is like just throughout the city. 34 shot and 9 fatalities, bro.
Fucking Lil Durk dropped the album.
Shit.
No, I'm just playing. RIP those people.
Bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy though.
Oh, you out.
This nigga's wild. Hey, you never know. Niggas should be tired of shit.
No, that shit's so wild, bro. Like, I'm just like, damn, like, because, like, I would like to visit Chicago,
Yeah.
you know? But I'm just like, damn, like, it's like we're going to be touching down in a war zone, bro.
30
You know?
shootings. Memorial Day. That's what it really was.
For sure.
Memorial Day weekend.
For sure.
Shit going wild.
What about, did you see that video where Quando Rondo's talking about how, like, he's super loyal to Lil Tim, which is the guy that, I think he's the one that killed Vaughn, right?
Shot him.
But he says he has him tatted on him. Would you ever get your boy tatted on you?
Shit, if he shot somebody for me, probably. If he saved my life.
Well, I mean, the dude was right in the room, so this was prior to that.
Was it?
Yeah.
I mean, he's out of jail.
Is he?
I think so.
No,
he's out of jail. He's
Really?
not in jail.
Oh, I thought he'd be in jail.
I think because the situation and what happened, like he was an aggressor and shit.
Oh shit!
I think he's not in jail. I don't think he's in jail.
I never
for
looked into it further. Like, I mean,
From what I remember,
we weren't doing this, so I didn't like look into any.
From what
of
I
this.
remember, I think he like got on bail and then he like got off or something.
Oh, really? Really? Okay.
And then there was like a whole shootout that ensued after too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was an old clip or where it was, whatever. But I'm just like,
Did you see Lil Durk used Quando Rondo's like screaming as an ad lib?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That nigga saying no after his boy got killed.
And shit.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, man. I mean, these guys are. It's crazy because I trip out with the music stuff. I mean, like, of course, these guys are from street shit, right? But it's just like, it's so crazy how they can't disconnect that shit anymore. You know what I mean? It's like fucking an umbilical cord that they just can't cut.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, like, you motherfuckers are now making money off of doing something that you love to do.
Yeah.
Fuck all the other noise, you know?
But listen to this though.
But go ahead. I think I'm pretty sure you got a good rebuttal to that.
But listen to this. So we're rapping. A nigga shoots me.
Yeah.
And now they're talking about it. Quando Rondo saying it in the song. Shout out Lil Tim.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
young boys shouting them out. You know what I'm saying? Like they're putting it on wax.
That's what I'm saying. Is like they keep on bringing that beef.
Are you not gonna put it on wax?
I mean, I understand.
Are you gonna want to be a little disrespectful when you get to see that no and be like, let's make this shit an ad lib? Fuck this nigga.
Yeah, I mean, I understand, but I'm just like, man, like when does it stop, bro? It's just like a never ending cycle and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, but would you use it? Would you think about using it if it was that situation and I'm King Von?
Dissing somebody and shit? Yeah.
I'm King Von, and you got a clip of this nigga saying no.
Yeah.
That nigga put that shit in there smooth. Too.
I mean, I get it. But he did. I don't think he put the actual clip, did he?
Like the video or the sound?
The sound.
I
don't think it's the sound, but I think he's just saying it. When I looked at it, it was like him just saying no.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
I thought it was from the video, and he just like puts a little bit of effect on it to make it sound far away.
Maybe it's under there, but for sure Dirk is saying it though.
Oh, I think he's saying it over it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it. I was just listening through it on my phone.
On food news.
Food news.
You know me, I like to eat food news with Kane. So you know I like to eat and everything.
Yeah.
For a limited time, Panda Express is gonna have an orange chicken sandwich.
Oh.
In select cities in SoCal.
Okay.
There's only like 5 locations.
Don't tell me we got to drive to fucking.
I think Whittier,
Yellow Brick Road.
Whittier, Downey, Merced. I think those are the closest ones.
Okay.
There's a good like hour, 2 hours for that shit.
Why is there such a craze with these chicken sandwiches, man? It's like crack cocaine.
Well, they're doing like a limited run of it, but I want to try that shit and get that and put a little bit of chow mein in the sandwich. A little bit of chow mein, a little bit of rice, a little fucking.
You could do that already.
I guess you can make it yourself.
Low key, you can low key get all the chicken and kind of like not blend it, but cut it down.
Oh yeah,
and then
make a chicken patty.
Restructure it, make a patty.
Yeah, for sure.
Fry the chow mein.
Yeah, you could do that for sure. I guess we could try that instead.
Instead of driving an hour away.
Yeah, for sure.
Waiting in a line to wrap around the fucking city.
And then I could just get fucking chow mein from the Panda up here and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Cool.
I'll be down with that. Now I got to try that for sure.
Well, I'm saying you go to Panda and even get the chicken there too.
Yeah, true.
You get their orange chicken.
I could even get the orange chicken. I don't even got to blend it down. I'll just fucking put it on a piece of bread. I'll be down. Sounds smack even better. Nigga, fuck going over there. Because the patty kind of looks like the Wingstop ones where it's just like a patty and shit, which could be cool. But I feel like whole pieces of orange chicken is busting too.
It's going to be fire.
They put like pickles and cheese, which I'm not too sure if that's what I'm looking for.
No. I think you said it right. The chow mein is what's going to be.
Chow mein. I might even maybe use beef and broccoli as the lettuce.
The lettuce and stuff.
That could bust a little bit of soy sauce.
We gotta try that. We gotta try that, and we gotta record it for the pod. And then we also gotta do the carne asada pizza.
Oh, pizza, yeah, for sure.
And we gonna
shout out Angel. I should have said this earlier in the episode. Shout out Angel. So last week I was talking about not trying to give the gang the website for the movies. All right.
Oh, okay.
So Angel tapped in with me, and he said, "Hey, for the Not Impressed gang out there, I got a site for y'all." And he gave me a site, which I'm a little hurt to let this one go because
I need one.
This one's a little bit better than Goku.
I need a new one.
You don't like Goku no more?
I like Goku, but I'd love to know more.
This one is called Soap, the number 2 day.to. YouTube do not get us. I'm just reiterating information.
This is just educational purposes.
He specifically said to drop this for the Not Impressed gang.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be selfish. You feel me? This was shot out by one of the Not Impressed gang members.
Shout out Angel.
So Soap, the number 2 day.to. They got all the movies on there. I was watching John Wick earlier.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I didn't check out this, and that was a good. It
was a good version.
Yeah, it was a good version. And then I was watching on our one that we got.
Yeah.
I was watching the Super Mario, and that was a great version.
Great.
I'm thinking
I watched that one 3 times already.
I could watch it again. If I could say though, if because on the original one we used, the John Wick wasn't good. So if Soap Today has a good John Wick, I'm guessing they probably got a good Super Mario as well.
Soap.
The number 2. Soap Today.to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire.
What you're not gonna use.
I'm gonna use that shit.
Soap Today.
Oh fuck.
That's not what you're gonna
All right, I want to go through one more. I want to go and just highlight one more thing before we get out of here.
What's up?
So Kim Kardashian, there was a clip I seen where she's talking about how Kanye West's shenanigans is going to be more detrimental to her kids than the sex tape. What do you think about that?
I mean, it could be possibly true. A lot of people were hating on her for saying that. It could possibly be true because look, let me tell you this. So
I'm like, hell no.
They will hear from a couple people.
That's gonna be the number one thing. They're all gonna be some nigga in the face like, I seen what your mom was doing to Ray J's dick.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a fucking billionaire. Fuck you.
But for a kid though,
Well, unless
they're probably gonna start to like
there's probably people already trying to, like, if they have social media, there's people already fucking
saying
DMing
things.
them and shit, like some crazy shit from crazy
weirdos.
accounts with no picture and shit, like
Weirdos,
you know
for
about
sure.
your mama type shit, like weird ass shit.
For
That would
sure.
make me want to hurt somebody.
Oh yeah,
If I knew they were fucking texting my little 12-year-old some crazy shit like that.
I think the best way that she stops any of that is you got to put the fire out now.
Wow.
So when the kids are certain, like, you know,
No, but how do you put it out? Like you tell them?
You got to tell them.
Yeah, probably you tell them.
You know,
but I feel like too, like the people that they hang her out besides like
and then be like, "This is what it got you guys."
Yeah, exactly. Besides random,
Thank you, mom.
Besides random commenters, most of them are just gonna. Most people are just gonna want to be their friends, and they're not gonna be like, hey,
yeah.
And if they do, it's gonna be one or two. It's not like all day they're gonna be like, your mom got fucked. You know, they're not gonna do no crazy shit like that.
For sure. I mean, but then again, we don't know because, like, you know, being a celebrity, bro, I could imagine just the amount of hate you get.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about in person though. I don't really see a lot of that. Like, I don't see too many clips where they're like in person hating.
Exactly.
It's always on the internet.
That's a lot of people say too, that like that shit's all fake because on the internet you're getting all this hate, all this bullshit, but then you see people in public and you get nothing but love.
I
Yeah,
love
exactly.
You. Yeah. It's so hard to detect that, bro.
But the only reason why I say that there's a possibility is just because I feel like everybody was completely like shitting on her for saying that, and it's like, so yeah, that's something that's gonna stick for a long time. But like, shit, I damn near forgot about the sex tape. You know, it's not something that lives in my brain all the time.
Because that shit was whack.
Yeah, it was whack, and it was a long time ago.
Yeah, for
that shit was hella whack, and she's
sure.
on ecstasy for sure, on Molly.
Oh yeah,
but
she was on coke.
She was on some shit, but
her jaw was like
shaking, boy.
She was locked jaw like a motherfucker,
like a stripper. But what was I gonna say?
That you wanted her to do another one, her and Kylie Jenner.
They could do one with at least a better angle. Shit, let me put the phone up on.
Put some real production.
They didn't have stands back there. Fucking, and it sounded like they were fucking like she was using the voiceover and shit.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like
that was crazy.
They put all this voiceover shit, and it's funny. Like I'm a fucking weirdo because I listen to the voiceover and I'm gonna quote one thing on that voiceover. He says, "What do you want to say to them?" So like clearly,
yeah,
it was in the premise of, okay, we're gonna fucking do this and release this, and you're about to blow.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
I think it was a play that like,
but it was that. Well, that's what Ray J said. Remember when he came out and he was like,
did he? I don't remember.
Dang, you miss everything. Yeah, because they dropped the clip of her getting the tapes back from Ray J. Remember Kanye went to go get him from Ray J?
Oh yeah,
and it went viral and shit.
Yeah.
And then
we talked about it like on the first episode.
I think so. And then he got butthurt, and then he was like, "Nah, that's not what happened. Fucking, I have contracts and shit that this was all set up with her in mind."
Got you. Yeah. I remember.
The reason why I think that like people kind of been on her and shit, but why she's kind of right is because like when it comes to saying like anti-Semitic things and like if he keeps going on these rants and picking on people.
Yeah.
People are going to go on your dad's crazy more than they're going to be like, hey, your mom got fucked fucking 20 years ago.
Oh, okay.
On tape.
I get you.
Because his is continuous. This is something that gets brought up every now and then, but he's doing shit like, was doing shit
it's
like
been mostly
every
suppressed.
Day. Yeah, exactly.
You know, like as far as the sex tape goes.
Yeah, because like I said,
you don't really hear too much news about it.
It's not in my head every day. Oh, new news about Kim's sex tape. That
you
came
don't see Kim Kardashian
ago.
and just automatically think that.
Yeah, I don't think that. That's what I'm saying. But for him, you think like, oh, he just came out to this person. He just did this. He just did that.
Who was the best Kardashian Jenner to you?
I think we talked about this. But
let's just highlight it again because the Kardashians, they're like royalty in America.
I used to like court. They are for sure.
For sure.
I was thinking that the other day. I seen a poster like in LA and shit. I'm like, that's one of the fucking most influential and
it's crazy
richest families.
Crazy.
Like they're up there in influence.
Influence.
This could be fucking debatable, and some people might not like this, but they're up there with the royal family.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I think of like
when it comes to
America,
when it comes to America, they don't know what Queen Elizabeth is talking about,
but they know
what Kim's talking about.
Kylie.
They know what new shit's coming out. Yep. They know fucking each post she puts has like 17 million fucking likes and shit. Like for sure.
But who would you say?
Used to be Courtney, would be top. Kendall with the natural look.
Kendall, yeah.
Well, I like Kylie.
But Kylie.
Yeah, y'all know I like Kylie.
Kylie Jenner.
But she's kind of going a little, like, he's going like a little bit too far. Like when it would look somewhat natural, it was like cooler, but then it starts to like.
Kylie Jenner.
But don't get me wrong, I get the chance, shit. Baby, let me love you down.
You're gonna have her bumping your shit in the background.
So
Be over.
many ways to love you. I'ma take you down.
All right, man. Let's take them out, bro.
Take you out.
Take them out. You got more?
Damn, bro. This is always cutting me off, bro.
Oh, you got more?
Damn, bro.
No, continue on. I can clip this.
Did you see that?
I'm like, I'm done. I mean, I'm not done. I have some more shit, but it's boring shit.
Did you see that a man reportedly broke his penis in 3 places while having sex?
No.
Broke his penis in 3 places. He said he heard a snap as it came out.
Oh my God. That must have been painful.
That's insane.
Because I've seen something like that before, but it was just like one fucking.
That's insane because it's got to be so painful. And the fact that there's no bone, the way it heals has to be crazy because it has to be, what breaks has to be like your fucking like blood vessel or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, your cartilage.
Like what the
ripping
fuck
and shit.
happens the next time your dick gets hard?
Oh man.
What if you fucking go
like,
to the hotel and you see a fucking cute ass fucking nurse? You should get hard and just click, 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 and that just starts pop locking and shit.
It's like the Barbie legs and
that
shit.
That shit's a fucking looks like a bully swoop. You feel me? That's crazy.
That's horrible. How the fuck did he do that?
Fuck,
Who was just going ape shit on that shit? He was fucking beating that shit like
Fool must have just got out of jail or something.
What is that gorilla that Hiram? Harambe?
Oh, Harambe.
Harambe.
This thing is crazy. R.I.P. Harambe.
Was smacking that shit up.
It's because this is Peter only fucks face to face type shit.
I love it. Passionately deep.
I love you. I love you. I love you. Every pump. I love you. I love you.
Maybe.
What's the craziest lie you ever told a girl while having sex with her?
That I didn't smash the other one previous night before.
While you're having sex with her? Oh my God.
Right before.
Oh my God.
Not during.
I want you to have my baby.
She was just like, I heard you with such and such last night. And I'm like, yeah, but we just talked.
This nigga a liar.
And then, yeah.
Dirty,
I mean, I didn't have no obligation to either of them.
Dirty D Pete.
You know, if I had, no, nigga, fuck you.
Dirty D.
Bro, I'm low mileage, bro.
Low mileage.
I'm under 15. Under.
Me too.
Yeah, liar, pants on fire.
But on that note, we appreciate you guys.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I just want to ask you one more thing before we get out of here. Snoop said that No Vaseline was a top beef record that he heard. What would you say was a top beef record?
What's up there? I'd have to listen to it again. It's been a long time, but I know why it's voted top because he's really calling shit out.
Yeah.
But probably hit him up from what I could just remember straight off the top of my head.
That's me.
Fuck
right
your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
The click, you claim. Yeah.
West Side, we quit again.
But there was good ones. I mean, you got like, I feel like if I'm not mistaken, 50 Cent's Piggy Bank was a diss to Fat Joe. Clickety clank.
I fucked with that song. And I didn't even know it was a diss.
It's a diss record to Fat Joe.
My Piggy Bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was
He
bad.
said something about like, my shit so this, your shit's a dud. Like he's talking about the lean back track and all that shit.
That's
lean
fire.
back.
That was a banger.
Lean back. I love that track too.
Dance and pull up a pants
Lean
and
back.
do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back.
That was fire.
Lean back. I
think
can
that was a
imagine
really-
this nigga Peter's big ass fucking lean back. Lean back.
But what about fucking lean like a cholo? Side to side.
Elbows up. Side to side. That shit was a banger too. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm leaning like a cholo.
That shit was doing its rounds.
For sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
For sure.
But the best
I mean,
song
that one got pretty big on the radio and everything.
Best
Shout
song-
out to them.
Best song of who was it?
Fuck, I don't remember.
Best song
Something
of
Mr. Brown.
said, shout out to them. Who the fuck is that?
Somebody. Somebody.
The best song.
Somebody in
whoever
society.
made it. Society.
Somebody in society.
The best song of the year though, that she hit my line, I hit her with that.
Oh my God. Talking about.
I wonder what happened to that guy. I haven't seen him for a minute.
Fucking tweaking somewhere.
For sure.
Tweaking somewhere.
Tweakopolis.
That feels like a bird and shit in the tree
Tweaky
somewhere
bird.
tweaking. Just tweak, tweak.
Tweak, 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 tweak. That's crazy. But all right, on that
That's
note,
it.
that's
We
another
really
one.
out here.
Episode 35. Hit that like button, that subscribe button, notification bell. If you lasted this long, I fuck with you.
First of all.
I fuck with you for
for
fucking
sure.
with me, fucking with you. But while you fuck with me, send this to somebody else who might fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep it going. But it's your boy Kanesworld.
For peace sake.
Until next time. Peace.
For Pete's sake, we're gonna have a problem here.